Olá!
Bom dia!
And welcome to Sunny Saudade Project!
For this video, we are going to update you on what we've been up to over the last couple of weeks, since we've basically had 2 weeks off.
We've had the Hamalam here. They've been helping us with lots of jobs. They got us some few nice bits and bobs that you'll have to look forward to in the video as well.
Yeah, and they've helped us start a few jobs, so look forward to that. We got back late today, getting some materials that we needed and sorting out Carlos's strimmer, which he did repair the broken bit. And then it turns out another bit was also broken, but that was beyond his skill set.
Yeah, it was
so
like,
we had to drop that off today.
Unfortunately.
But we've just got back and the sun is beginning to set. So we're going to do a little bit of late afternoon gardening. We thought we'll bring you along. I'm going to be planting some flowers and Carlos is going to be...
de-weeding, hence the gloves.
Honestly, guys, the speed in which things are growing at the moment is insane. Like
It's
centimetres a day. We've had so much rain, then so much heat.
It's mental. Honestly, we've come from being at like 5 degrees in the evening, constant rain, so it's now 21 degrees in the afternoon.
Well, it was 27 last week.
Last week
like
was
regularly
27.
27.
So the weeds have gone mental. I trimmed. There's a bit of land I trimmed. You can already see they started to grow back
But
in just one day.
I'm going to plant some flowers in that area and dig some up, so it's all right.
Yay!
Anyway, should we get to it?
Let's get to gardening. Lucky, why are you orange? What is this colour? What is going on, my dude? What is going on, you silly cat? And you, Ella?
there everybody, it is a new day, and as promised we were going to give you some updates on what we've been up to over the last couple of weeks. There's nothing huge, nothing crazy. They're good, they're nice little updates. Yeah. First of all, yes, we had 2 weeks where we basically just acted like tourists. It was really fun. Carlos got a hilarious video of me, I don't know if we still have it, of me. I thought it'd be a good idea to go swimming in a waterfall on the side of the Serra da Estrela as the snow is still melting.
I think the water was about like what, 10 degrees or 12?
Max like
Probably,
12 degrees.
Yeah. And it wasn't really hot outside. It was like
about 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Not bad.
But
not bad.
If we still got it, I'll put it up. That was one thing we did. We showed family around the local villages, like, God, where did we go? Castelo Novo,
we went
Monsanto, obviously.
Basically.
Always got to go to Monsanto, it's stunning.
We took them to Fundão and all of the other lovely villages like Alcaide, Alpedrinha, around the area. Everyone had a great time.
Fundão, we went to the market so that we could buy some plants and family could stock up on little trinkets and stuff to take home to other family members. But yeah, we had a lovely time. But whilst they were here, they also helped us do a couple of little things, which we're going to show you now. And the first one is up on the driveway. We will show you. Yes, Dad, I'm sorry, I haven't finished it yet, but there is a good reason we've had to put some other stuff first. But the plan is we're going to do it, maybe we could do it tomorrow.
We probably,
we could
100%.
start it tomorrow.
Could start it tomorrow, and it'll probably be in the next video the following week. So
yeah, but we'll see. Let's see how we go. We've got a few things that we need to finish off, but this first one is to do with our driveway. Back in November we were talking about smashing this driveway into bits. We have, well, my brother, thank you, has kindly started doing some of that. Right here was awful. It was honestly like a foot of just solid rock, and they've smashed it and filled in some extra earth. Now you may be thinking, but Charlotte, won't the water wash it away again? Well, haha, let me show you something that's been started by my family all the way up here. Don't go, Ella, we're not going to big rock. Don't go too far. Ella, over there. Right, so
dun, da, da, da.
As you probably remember in the last video, which was the tour video, just here we actually have part of the sort of underground water spring network. Ella, come back. That all like runs around here and a bit comes out just before the gate, and that's what is basically carving these massive holes into the driveway. But there is now a trench in place which has been backfilled with some bricks for now and logs, and Carlos doesn't have to go into work tomorrow, so we needed a day where we didn't have to use the car in order to finish this. Is why it hasn't been done yet, but it looks like we can do this tomorrow. So we're going to remove this, make sure everything's level. We have these things right here.
Got 4 of those.
Yeah, I think actually we've got a spare one just in case, but it should be about 3.
Yeah, so Charlotte's dad and Charlotte's brother actually measured from that end over to the other end. It should, 3 of them should fit. And then as long as we dig enough here, as long as we dig where Charlotte is and continued the trench, as you can see, they've already dug all the way there. We can just keep adding these ones and the water should flow down there. Yeah,
we need to make sure obviously it's all going to be level, backfilled, and then that it won't move. We need to put some extra earth in and stuff, but we can obviously take that from the trench that will be going down the hill. We're going to fill around that so that it doesn't move anywhere, and next year we don't have to worry about the water carving up whole chunks of our driveway. I can start thinking about maybe putting something like gravel or something like that down, but what we're going to do for now is the earth that we pulled from here is going to go in the bits where we've got like massive holes essentially, just to help smooth it out for now, because we found out when our car broke down last is because bumping around so much is literally untightening screws and stuff on our car. So the less bumping the better, and this is the first step towards that. So I was just checking Ella isn't running away.
She's all right.
She thinks we're going for a walk. This is how we start. We usually go up here and then around. So she's got the arm. Ella, we've got to go down to the bottom. It's all right. Come Marcella! Ella, come on! Good girl!
Here comes the goose.
So good. Good girl, come on. Also quickly, now that we're mentioning the trench, me and Carlos have been thinking if there is some way in which we can also collect this water so that in the future, when we do turn that big empty, what is currently an empty field, we're having to turn that into a bit of a cherry orchard. And so this goes all the way to the top corner of that field. And we're hoping we can maybe sort out some kind of irrigation water collection system for cherries in the future. But for now, as long as it's going down that way towards our well, that's good enough, and not along the driveway. We will have to, yes, dig a physical trench all the way round and all the way down, but it's much better than it was, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Another thing we forgot to mention about the gate area, we managed to use a pickaxe.
Yeah, it's new.
It's really good. You can break the rocks with this end. You can actually use this to keep digging up the soil.
Yeah.
Instead of having to use the big shovel, you know. So this is going to be really handy. And whilst we're here, here's what has transpired. Charlotte, if you do the honors of spinning the camera around.
Na 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 na.
So
let's talk about this bit first.
Let's talk about this bit. So I started cutting this fig tree in some bits here, using the what do you call the
pole saw?
The pole saw. So I've chopped all of these bits down into size. We are going to keep this big boy here, probably the only one that we are going to keep, and probably this guy as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see. And then we're going to trim all of this down. Because it's just not really good for the view from the kitchen.
There's no good growth at the bottom, it's all at the top, blocking the view from the kitchen. And obviously if you let things get overgrown, the figs are just not as nice. So I think we're going to leave it for the top anyway, for this summer. And then in the autumn what we'll do is we'll also chop down the top, because I don't know if you can see a bit that's been cut already.
So I cut this a couple weeks ago, or like a week or two, and there's already growth. So the tree will never die. It has plenty of water. But now if you come over to this way, we have also been doing lots of work here. As you can see, you can actually walk through this area before and it's not dodgy. So one of the things I should mention is that this tree was full of brambles. Another reason why I wanted to cut it down. They have started to die off now, as you can see. There is one here in the middle that I missed, and it's already starting to regrow. I hate brambles with all of my heart and not all of my passion. And I will make it my mission to tear them apart. Down here, we have made a complete straight pathway, and we have taken out as much metal that was in the side here as possible.
We've still got some to go.
There's still a little bit, but I need to like trim that bit. And also we have managed to save a couple of cherry trees. So this here is a cherry tree. We also have a smaller one on its side here as well.
I think what we'll do though is we'll only keep one. I think what happened was we have found some old logs which look like there were big cherry trees and they've chopped them down, the previous owners. And now this is growing out of the roots. But if we chop down one and just leave one growing, it should grow nice and healthy and strong.
Yeah.
So we can get more cherries in the future. There's also another one up here. Don't know if you can see. You could not see that before. It was completely overgrown with brambles.
We've done a great job here. We've got little barrels. This barrel was on the top here, and this bit was filled with brambles, with metal and junk and wood, and it's all been cleared for the most part. It's just this section, but the metal is underneath the brambles. I had to get Mr. Strimmer fixed, but it is fixed and it's working now better than ever. So in the near future, before end of April, I will get all of this cleaned. Once I get all of this bit cleaned, we should pass the fire regulations and it should be all good.
Yeah, and we do obviously have the long grass we need to do, but Carlos can do that in like half an hour.
Yeah.
You can do whole sections quite quickly, so we're not worried about that. Obviously that is our mission for before the end of April. We've got 10 days left. I believe in you, Carlos.
Thanks, Bean.
Also big shout out to my nephew who helped Carlos clean this.
Yes, he moved bits of metal,
whole
about
chunks, yeah,
that big. As you can see over there, those missing. He moved them all the way to the other side of the land. So thank you, nephew. You are a legend.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
We were about to go down to the bottom of the sort of, not the bottom, but near where the pine forest used to be. 'Twas a forest, as we're referring to it. But we realised before we showed you we needed to charge said thing. We'll give that as a little teaser for you. We'll show you tomorrow, but obviously that's today for you, but tomorrow for us. So instead, Carlos is going to go and do some strimming. We've got a lot to do, but whilst he's setting that all up and getting it ready, I'm going to quickly show you around some updates in the garden. Ella, I don't know where you think you're going. No, come back, good girl. One thing I love when my family comes to visit, my mum is such like a green-fingered, like plant fanatic, and I think as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more and more like her. She has a few plants she's always wanted to get for me, and she got some for me. Thanks, Mum. But yeah, we've got a few new things, or a few new additions into the garden. As you can see, this is the Birds of Paradise plant. I've always wanted one. We had a honeymoon in Madeira and they're so beautiful. And now that we've moved to Portugal and we can actually keep them, yeah, so excited. I was a little bit worried that it would be too cold where we are, but I've noticed one of our neighbours actually has one. And this is a south-facing wall. You know, obviously it's next to the wall, so it'll be a bit more protected. And if I feel like any nights are particularly cold, I can always wrap it up. Other additions, we have the cucumbers, obviously, that I just planted. I'm hoping to grow these up here, make a bit more of a wall, make it a bit more hidden and secluded. Talking of walls of plants, just above the little hot pepper patch we've got going on. Ella, if you go and dig up my potatoes, I swear to God. But we also have here a wisteria. I love wisteria. I did save some pods, but then I read up that it takes years for them to grow. So maybe I'll keep those and plant them somewhere else around the farm one day. I did want a bougainvillea, but talking to some of the people at the market, they were like, we have a favourite, and they know us and they're honest with us, and they're like, I wouldn't risk it. Not the particular one that I wanted anyway. I really love the red bougainvillea, and they were like, we don't know. So I'm going to wait and have a little read and work out what I can get. But because we've got a high altitude, they are worried it does get a little bit too cold on our particular farm. Ella, what are you two? Anyway, the next bit I'm going to show you, the animals are currently trying to destroy, so I'm going to go save it. Ella, off of my beds. Girl, what are you doing? Right, I haven't mulched this yet, which is I think why the animals keep going to it. But one area that we sorted out is this little area. We use these leftover things from the previous neighbours. I thought that will make a good tomato cage. And so, yeah, we've got loads of tomatoes in here. We've got a real mix. This one that's already flowering is the one I'm most excited for, actually, and I've got another one over there. So I've put it in a way so that the ones that are at the back, I've got another one on the front. The one that's in the best spot, which is that one there, I'll have to put in the not best spot so that everything's got a chance. But these ones are, what's it, tomato tigerella, so like tiger striped tomatoes. How exciting is that? They look like they're going to be really pretty. I don't know if they're going to be tasty, but they look pretty, so that's exciting. So what other tomato types did we get? So we've got the tiger types. We have cherry tomatoes. They did really, really well last year. In fact, too well. They took over the garden when we went away for a week. But I'm keeping on top of it a bit more this year. I've already been trimming some of the suckers that have been coming off so that we can train them to grow a bit higher and whatnot. So we've got, cherry tomatoes. We have the apple, is the way it translates. I don't know what it is in English, but they're like more of your big juicy salad tomatoes. And then we also have the sciuca, which I know what this is. It's like the sauce tomatoes that you get in Italy, just to honour my ancestors. We've got a few of those as well. It looks like it's about to rain. Yeah, I'm really excited for those. A bit more of an experiment, as well as I know a bit more what I'm doing this time around, so I'm excited for that. For anyone who was worried about the courgettes that got dug up, we have managed to save 3 or 4, so that's good. We are keeping an eye on wild boar coming into the garden again, so hopefully they'll stay safe. I also have some more flowers to go in this patch. I know this looks a little sad, but they're nearly ready. In front of the courgettes, as an update, we now also have some, I start forgetting things in English but remember the Portuguese. Aubergines! We've got some aubergine plants in here. I really love those in late summer, so I'm excited for that. I don't really know what I'm doing with them, but you know what, if you don't experiment you never learn. And our potato patch, there's a few weeds trying to grow in. We are on top of that this week. I don't know if you can see, but they've gone a bit mad. That's like nearly a foot high, that one at the back. So yeah, doing well. A few did get dug up by my cats, or what they did is annoyingly went to the toilet in the patch, and then Elle would come up and dig it up to eat the poo. Nice. And unfortunately we lost a few potatoes in that process, so I think depending on how well this goes, Carlos started up the strimmer. Depending on how this goes, I think next year we'll move it to a proper field and actually do like a whole massive chunk of field and do like the old-fashioned big field of potatoes and maybe sell some. So yeah, that is what's going on in the garden. Everything else, all of this needs to come out. If you're wondering why that looks so weedy, we've now harvested it all, and so what I'm going to do is just simply chop the tops off so that the rest will rot into the ground, put the cardboard on the top and put the beds on top of what was growing so that we can put extra nitrogen back into the soil for the next lot of veggies that we plant in there. And we have some Chinese cabbage that is so ready to go in, so that'll be good. A whole massive Chinese cabbage patch in the autumn. I can make a vat of kimchi. I'm very excited for that. Other than that, I think that's everything that we've added in the garden. Sorry if I've rambled, a lot's gone on. Oh, we've got some beans as well. They're not looking too great. I need to trim all of this. Some of them are okay. They got a bit cooked when we were transporting them. Like, you need to go over there, that's where you want to be. You can trust me on that. But yeah, some of them, these ones are looking better than the ones at this end. I know it looks really ugly at the moment. Hopefully, once you've chopped that back, and Carlos has de-weeded so they'll get some more sun. Yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna go film Carlos strimming, see what he's getting up to. With some of their strimming, they pay him a little bit of money. It helps pay for things like repair and petrol, but obviously where it was broken, he promised to do it like 5 days ago and he's feeling really guilty, so he's heading up now to the neighbours to do some strimming. Whilst he's doing that, I thought I'll get on with some more gardening. I have to plant some okra and some ranunculus bulbs. That's just some of them that I've got going on there. I might plant some more tomorrow. I probably could have planted those about 4 weeks ago, but it'll be all right. If not, they were 30 cents. So we live and learn. It's all an experiment, remember. But the okra is obviously a tropical plant, so we couldn't get it in till now because the soil has to be plenty warm enough. And I'm actually going to put it in this front corner here, round about where we grew our carrots last year, just here. They get quite big and bushy, and I'm going to put the flowers along the front. So once those okra grow nice and big, that should help protect the spinach that we've got growing, because spinach doesn't like too much sun, and I'm worried I've planted it too far that way. So if I get some nice tall plants in front of it on the south side, it should get some morning sun, which is all it really needs, and then some like dappled sunshine in the full heat of summer, because it gets very, very hot. So the okra, which loves its sun, is going to protect the spinach that doesn't love too much sun. Companion planting. Hopefully they get along. I heard cucumbers are also good for protecting your spinach, but this is what we're going with today. All right, let's get going. Dear everybody, we had a lot of rain this morning, so we had to hide away inside, but as promised we have another update thing. Update update. We have another update for you, which I'm currently holding in my hands. As some of you know, it was my birthday at the beginning of April, and over those 2 weeks I received a little present. It is an animal tracking camera. Woo! I'm so excited. We've come down to near where the entrance to our well is and where what used to be the forest was. By the way, if you are interested, if you watched last week's video, you know that I made a big map so you can work out where things are, and Carlos will also be uploading that, won't you? Onto our Buy Me a Coffee page so that you can, anyone who's ever donated can have a look. Sorry, Ella's got tangled up. Come here, you big sausage. So yeah, anyone who's ever donated can go and have a look in a high resolution, because you know we can put these things on Instagram and stuff, but you won't be able to zoom in or see the details as much. So we're going to upload it onto there so that you can have a proper look. I don't know how this sets up, but I've been reading we need a spot that's going to get some amount of sunshine, not too many twigs in the way, and I've got my eye on this olive tree over here because, as you can see, there's a nice bit of sun there. We've got the afternoon sun come around here. And where we are currently standing is where we have loads of boar tracks. We've got some over there, some over there. We've even got some over there, but if they want to go that way, they've got to go past this tree. So I think this is the tree for us. We may have to clear a few bits out of the way, but yeah, this is exciting. Woo! I can't wait to see what we've got. We've spotted boar before, we've spotted foxes, hare, all kinds of eagles, Ella's. She's going hunting for ticks. That's what she's going hunting for. Absolutely riddled she has been recently. We've been keeping an eye on her though, don't worry. Let's get this up so I can see what friends we have. Woo! Oh, we've got deer here as well, haven't we? Loads of deer. So, right, Carlos, you're going to have to help me with this. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I will help you out, babes. As Charlotte mentioned with Buy Me a Coffee, if you guys do any donations or if you subscribe monthly to us, we will send you guys a map and any other upcoming things that Charlotte might be working on in the future as well. Yes, so be tuned for that as well.
I really enjoyed drawing that map. So I am thinking, believe it or not, I do actually have an art degree, darling.
And she's fancy.
She's got a degree.
She's got a degree.
And I really enjoyed getting back into art. I haven't done it for years and it felt really therapeutic. It's something I can listen to like audiobooks whilst doing in the evening. So I want to get back into it. It may be a while till I'm ready to post anything because I'm really nervous. But I want to get back into drawing and yeah, maybe making some like sort of prints or something we can sell. Because I feel inspired moving here.
Good. If you would like more prints or more maps or more anything, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know what you'd like to see.
Exactly.
I've started designing one already. I'm not 100% sure on it yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Stickers are peeled off. It's time to set this baby up and switch it on.
Very nice. It's solar powered on the top. And it saves all the memory. I don't know quite how it works, but you can.
SD card.
It's got an SD card in there. You can put that on the computer.
And there's an app. I've just downloaded that onto my phone.
Very nice. So it's like a really cool high-tech surveillance. So in the next videos, if we get any activity of either people trying to break into our land or any animals, it will be in the B-roll. So look forward to it. We are deciding where to position it. Oh.
Still got to get rid of this stuff. Here, I think here.
Yeah.
You don't want it too high. You want to be able to pick stuff up.
And
I think that's going to get the afternoon sun there.
Very nice.
Just have to make sure we keep trimming this tree, but yeah. Okay. Now I need to work out how this goes on. You might need to help me.
I will help you up.
This is a Carlos brain.
Would you like to film us, girl?
Yeah, can you help us? Can you grow some limbs, please?
Yeah.
Can you grow some arms?
Thanks, Ella.
Is it filming?
I think so. It's filming. Ella, this way, come on. What should I do?
Goes through like that.
You just tighten it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Easy peasy. Ella, where you going? You put it in the straps and it gets tight, right?
Oh, I'm supposed to actually put it through first. I thought it was like a hook. Bugger. Yeah, okay, it's like that. So if you unhook that.
Put it through. It's the strapper. You said there were some like stickers and all that, no? Oh, for the camera, I see.
Yeah, I've removed it. It was on there. Oh, I just realised I need to switch it on as well. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Probably. Is the strap on the right way?
Switch it on.
Oh yeah, it is.
These clip like so.
Yeah. Put the second one in.
Let me just double check that that's all good. Auto record ready. Cool. Thanks, my dude. Should be my big stupid face. If we get anything.
You okay?
Yeah, I just need to close this.
Close your flare.
Right, now pull that to, make sure it's nice and secure. Is that definitely where we want it?
Ah, or do you want to put it...
Hang on.
Do you want to move it
Move
around?
it up a bit, maybe.
Okay, it's gone loose.
Yeah, that's fine. Move it up to about there, I reckon.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh!
You sausage, what are you doing?
How's that there? Good?
Yeah, good.
Okay. Let go.
Okay, I think that's it.
Woo! Hopefully that will do the job. So it's going to record. I don't know what the radius in the camera is, but
we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
It should be filming.
Yeah, you first, Ella. You got stuff on your nose. You silly sausage. You can always open it and find out, I think, maybe.
Oh, I heard a noise. Hey, it's on!
Oh, is it working?
Yeah, I can see it.
Cool.
There's a little red light. I've connected on here. We should be able to see Ella. It's currently tracking Ella.
Amazing. Good job, Ella. You're the first one to be filmed. Oh yeah, there's a little, I don't know if you guys can see it, I'll show you here on the camera, but there is a red and green LED lights over there.
We're just going to get our face, we're not going to get any footage of animals.
Yeah, but that's okay, that's just to make sure it's working.
Okay, so we're too far away from the Wi-Fi for it to be able to connect, but we won't be able to pick up anything near the house, so I'm just going to say, let's leave it for a day and come back tomorrow and see if there's anything. Who knows? We might not get any friends tonight. We might get them tomorrow night. But we do regularly get a lot of animals come through. So I'll be shocked if we don't get anything. We actually got mongoose in the air as well. I spotted one the other day. Right, let's head up so you can do some strimming and I can do some clickety-clacking on the old computer door.
Yay! come back from the neighbour and I've trimmed a bunch of, mate, so much to do there, and she's given us some popsicks and some cakes and everything. Whenever I go there, she always makes me a sandwich and I have a juice or a Coca-Cola.
It's very sweet.
It's very wholesome.
But yeah, popsicle is just like a dried, bread?
Bread in Portugal, yeah.
That's what it means, like something dry.
Exactly. Thank you for watching this week's video.
Yeah.
It was a small update. We did some trinkets around the land, but you know, progress is progress, you know.
Leave your comments down below. Put your bet on what animal we're going to capture first, if any. Muito obrigado. Thanks for watching and ciao.